Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and shalom. How are you guys? I'm sure you all in good health. Before I start, if you guys know me already, there is saying that if you don't know a person, you can love that person. Therefore, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Aidil. You can call me Aidil. I was born on January 13, 2006 in Sorong. I will give a speech about protecting the ocean from trash and fishing. One of the will one of the well-known speeches from President Joko Widodo is his remark on several occasions that we have long turned our back on the sea. With this sentence, the head of state would like to remind the people in the various parts of the country to remember the nature of Indonesia as a maritime country. This paradigm has also been translated by various staff members at work cabinet. For example, the Minister of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, Susi Pujiastuti, states that various groups of people must realize that the archipelago oceans are a legacy that must be preserved for future generations. The sea must be present from generation to generation. The sea is not our inheritance, but an inheritance from our ancestors to us. From inheritance, we must pass it down to our children and grandchildren, said Pujiastuti. In other words, said the Minister of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, the sea is believed to be the future of the Indonesian nation. According to him, if the Indonesian Sea, which has the second long, second longest beach in the world, can be managed properly, then the Indonesian Sea can provide a, a decent life for its population, which is the fifth largest population on the ocean. Minister Susi also reminded that in harmony with content of 70% of this world is the ocean, while as about 70% of Indonesia's territory is the oceans. He argues that depending on the ocean for life means that you must also be ready to maintain its sustainability, one of which by reducing the use of single-use plastic, either in the form of plastic bags from wrapper or beauty products, straws, drink bottle, and so on that can harm the environment and ecosystems in the world. In it, moreover, it is estimated that Indonesia is currently based on a number of studies at the international level, becoming the second largest contribution to marine debris in the world, after the Republic of China. In fact, it is estimated that plastic will only decompose until about hundreds of years later. However, Sushi is also grateful that at this time there are several regions that will start implementing the policy of banning single-use plastic, one of which is Bali, which is planned to start in January. In addition, the use of single-use plastic has also been implemented at the office of the Ministry of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries by providing for those who violate it. For this reason, the Minister of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries emphasizes that plastic waste has become a threat to the sea in Indonesia waters at well global so fisheries perfect must work together to overcome these problems. It is the responsibility of all us to ensure that plastic waste does not end up in the ocean, he said. This is because plastic waste can become microplastic that can be eaten by fish, which end up being eaten by humans. Susi Pujiastuti also stated that President Jokowi remained consistent with the vision of making the sea and the research contained in the future of the Republic Indonesia. I think this all my speech. I hope it useful for you all. I'm sorry for any words of behavior that unpleasing your heart. Thank you very much for the association for the assistance and your kind attention. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and shalom.